Cruise news time. Well, wow, Carnival just made a huge hire, bringing on a big personality to help in the food department. Also, we have a cruise port celebrating their 1 millionth passenger, a number they have not hit since, well, before the shutdown. And have you heard? The government is looking into an airline over its cancellations. Doesn't sound good. Cruise news and my views. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to La Lido Loca. I'm your host Tony, here with the latest cruise news and views for your suitcase. It is the 28th of December 2022, a Wednesday, and it's 2:08 p.m. I board my flight at 4:19 p.m. and I begin my journey to a land down under. I'm so excited. But there's some cruise news I want to catch you guys up on before I hit the air. Let's talk about the first cruise news story. Big announcement coming from Carnival Cruise Line that they've made a brand new hire for their chief culinary officer, and the job is going to none other than Emeril Lagasse. As chief culinary officer, Lagasse will support Carnival's skilled chefs with guidance on food trends and techniques, as well as advice on future menu items and dining concepts. Emeril said, "I've been creating and operating restaurants for many years, but developing my restaurants with Carnival and learning about the cruise industry has been exhilarating experience. I love Carnival's focus on food and fun and the many great dining options they offer guests. I'm looking forward to building on our success at sea with Carnival's exceptional culinary team." Now, Emeril's been working with Carnival for the last couple ships. There's an Emeril's Bistro on the Carnival Mardi Gras and Emeril's Bistro on the Carnival Celebration. And while just announced, there will also be an Emeril's Bistro on the Carnival Jubilee. Carnival Cruise Line certainly has a record with working with famous chefs, most notably Guy Fieri with Guy's Burger and Guy's Pig and Anchor. And now we've got Emeril. It's pretty wild. You almost can see like Emeril to be in the twilight of his career, but stepping out and taking this big role with Carnival, I'm excited that he's going to be providing food guidance over there. It's going to be interesting to see the evolution of Carnival's food under the tutelage of Emeril Lagasse. What do you think? Does this announcement excite you? Do you think we'll be seeing some different food from Carnival? What do you hope for? Leave a comment below. Cruise news story number 2. We have a cruise port celebrating their 1 millionth passenger, and this is the first time they've hit 1 million passengers since all the way back in 2019. Do you know which cruise port I'm talking about? Of course, I have to be talking about the cruise port in Galveston, Texas. Again, Galveston has been the darling of cruise ports in the U.S. this season, and this is another huge milestone, a nice reminder that cruising is back again. And well, guess what cruise line that this 1 millionth passenger was sailing on? It was a woman called Kathy Wade. Her and her family, it was their 6th cruise of the year, and they were sailing out of the new Royal Caribbean Cruise Terminal. Apparently, they got some sort of gifts for being the 1 millionth passenger through Galveston this year, so very exciting. Have you cruised out of Galveston this year? If so, which cruise ship were you on? Leave a comment below. And look, I got to tell you about the airline that is in trouble with the U.S. government, but before I do that, let me quickly invite you to subscribe. If you like staying up to date with everything that's going on in cruising, please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you won't miss out on any of these episodes, and that way you will not miss out on the next 18 days of travel all the way to Australia and New Zealand. I don't know what time all these videos will come out, so make sure that you are subscribed with the notification bell on so you don't miss on any of them. All right, guess which airline is in trouble with the government? Well, if you've been paying any attention, it's probably not a tough guess. Southwest Airlines is getting the hard stare from the Department of Transportation because of the cancellation rate over the last few days. The woes began with the winter storms that kicked off around December the 22nd, and they've canceled close to 16,000 flights since that time. We're sitting here at Wednesday, December the 28th. Today alone, Southwest Airlines canceled 2,508 flights, and they're already projecting that they will cancel more than 2,300 flights tomorrow. The problem is so serious that the U.S. Department of Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg has had a conversation with the CEO of Southwest, and it doesn't sound like a pleasant conversation. Buttigieg says, "I conveyed to the CEO our expectation that they're going to go above and beyond to take care of passengers and to address this." Basically, the CEO of Southwest said, "Look, we got behind, and we can't get ahead. They do anticipate that travel will be better next week for Southwest customers. Look, we were even impacted in our house. Our daughter, Danielle, was supposed to fly to Florida the day before yesterday for a job interview from Nashville. The whole thing got canceled. She couldn't reach anybody on the phone. She couldn't get anything done on the website. She finally heard from Southwest that she'll be able to get all of her funds back. She had to make a decision. She had to be there for this job interview today. She jumped in the car and drove down. I can't imagine. Could you imagine being like across the country and all of a sudden your flights got canceled with no relief for 4 or 5 days? It's going to be interesting to see if the government does hold Southwest accountable, if people get their money back, what the resolution's going to be. But wow, that's a whole lot going on. I really like Southwest. They've been very kind to me, and I've had good flights on Southwest, but it sounds like they've not been the darling company that everybody wants them to be for the last few days. Have you been impacted by a flight cancellation over the holiday? Leave a comment below. Now, I don't know if you saw it, but I had to pack some interesting items for my trip to Australia and New Zealand. Make sure you check out the replay of the live stream right here. I'm getting ready to board a plane, so I'm not sure when I'll speak to you guys again. Please have some positive travel thoughts for me, and I cannot wait to show you guys Australia and New Zealand. This is Tony for La Lido Loca, and until the next time. It's Tony for La Lido Loca. Until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.